So within the section view, we are going to draw. We're going to start, and when we can't really on this activity draw one view and then jump to another, because we don't have enough information on our front view to be able to draw it. So what we have to do is we're going to draw kind of a section view, and we'll use it along the way, so we can reference it to draw our front view over here. Okay, so if you look on page 2, this is what we're going to start. We're going to draw this guy here, and we're going to use the details of him over here and draw this shape here. Okay, so so that's what we're going to start with. And so I'm going to draw him. Okay, I'm going to draw this circle, and then I'm going to project some lines over so I can begin to find. And then I'm going to come and I'm going to start right here. So that's what I'm going to do on AutoCAD. So I'm in AutoCAD, and so I'm in AutoCAD. I'm in the template that we just designed ourselves. So the title blocks in which you drew, I'm going to draw on that because we have all of these different layers that allows us to it. So use the template, okay, along the way. So just jumping back to it, I'm going to start by drawing a circle with one of these two diameters, okay? These are what are called tolerances. It allows us to make the part, it allows to be some variance within the part because there's always variance. There's no such thing as a precise number in the real world. There's always some sort of variance when you increase your precision or your decimals. So we're going to start by drawing. I'm going to use the bottom number. Okay, I'm going to go with that, and I'm going to draw a circle that size. And then I'm going to come back in. I'm going to draw another circle up above. Okay, that's 3/8 of an inch above the center. Okay, with a diameter of a half. Okay, so I'm going to draw 1.485. Okay, so diameter circle. Okay, because that's the information I'm given, and I'm going to draw it with a value of 1.485. Doesn't sound right. I think 585. Okay, 4585. Enter. Okay. From there, I have my circle. Okay, and I'm on the wrong layer. I want this. We're gonna throw him on section. I don't want him the section auxiliaries. We're gonna go model detail layer. Okay, on him because we'll end up using him as uh, one of our section views along the way. So from here, I'm going to switch to one of my C layers, which stand for construction line layers. So I'm just going to jump onto C1. And I'm going to draw a line from the very center of my shape up, right, up 0.38. Okay, and that 0.38 represents, okay, that 0.38 is going to give us the center of this circle. Okay, so we're using this section C, which is right here, okay, to get us this information. So there is the center of this circle, and I'm going to use it to draw now another 1/2 inch in diameter, half diameter circle. Okay, circle diameter. There's my center point. My value is 0.5. Okay, he's on the wrong layer, so I'm going to slide him. I'm going to slide him over to the correct layer real quick. Okay, so these guys should be white, and we should have a green line later on. Okay, and those green lines are going to allow us to be able to use projection views, okay, and construction lines to make the rest of our shape. So from there, I'm going to grab a line, and I'm going to draw a line, 2 lines for my right, okay, plenty long, that are from my top and bottom quadrant, and my top and bottom quadrant of the circle. So now I have my two circles, and that they are giving me a good amount of information. Okay. At some point, I'm just okay. My next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come and I'm just gonna draw just a random point. And what I did is within my snaps are trying to snap to my endpoint, and I didn't like that, so I just typed in int, um, which is the quick command for the intersect snap. Or if you want to find a different snap, hold Control and right click. Right, and here are the different snaps you can use. You probably want to use nearest, intersect, maybe perpendicular. I'm just going to use intersect. And I'm just going to draw line, intersect, and I'm just going to draw specify first point. I'll just draw it from here, and I'll just draw him straight down. Okay, and I need to get him on the correct layer, my detail layer, right? And that is representing this first line. Okay, this first line. All right, from here I'm going to come over 1.3 or 1.43. Okay, then I'm going to come down. Okay, and that information is given on section A. Okay, the distance from my bottom up to here, okay, is 0.85. So I'm going to come over 1.43, and then I'm going to offset my bottom line back up, okay, at 0.85. Right. Line here, back to my left, 1.43. All right. And from there, you get on the right layer. And from there, okay, I get to come down. But I don't know how far I have to come down because the information that I'm given is from the bottom. I know that 0.83 is how far off the bottom that next line is. So I'm going to offset my construction line at 0.83. So I'm going to offset this line up here. Okay, and he creates that line right there. All right, and so now I have another construction line, another reference line that I can use to come back to my left. Okay, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit real quick. Okay, and I'm gonna trim away right there. Okay, and before I draw this line, I'm gonna go find out how far from here my next vertical line will be. Okay, and we jump back over here, and we know that we have a distance of 0.88 for this next vertical line. So if I just take this line and offset it, I can then come back in and I can draw this connector. So offset 0.88, boom. So I can come back and I have that. So if I come in and I turn off my construction layer, you can begin to see my line, my item taking shape. Okay, it's starting to take shape a little bit. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, I know there's a little line over here. Okay, a little line over here that is over here that is 2.69 from this edge. So to be honest, what I probably need to do is I probably just need to offset this line at 2.69 over here to get him, and then I can offset him again at either 1 or a 2 or a 3.69 to get that line. Okay. Offset 2.69. Okay. And I'm going to offset at 1. Get that. And I'm going to turn back on my my construction line. My construction line's just because I need that information. Okay. So I can connect that line. Okay. But I got to figure out where these are. Okay. That information is given to me in section B. Okay. Section B, we know we have an angled piece. Okay. That comes from the center. Okay. We don't have that information. What we have is, okay, what we have is that we can find this line here. And we know that this line here, okay, which is the same as this line, is located at 1.21 above. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to offset my bottom at 1.21. Okay. Auto detail, boom. Nope, got the line, drew in the wrong spot. We have a line right there. I'm going to come and I'm going to offset now my bottom at 1.61, 1.21. Okay, offset at 1.21. And I can use that information to draw that line. And then I can use him as a cutting edge for there. Okay, cutting edge for there. So our next step we have, okay, is we need to come back over. Okay, we need to finish this up. Well, that's real simple. That's a 4.8. That's another offset from here at 4.88, and he's going to be the same length. Okay, and we can use some of the details other than in this area to finish the shape. Okay, so I'm going to offset him at 4.88 all the way down, and then I can continue to draw. Right, I can connect the dots, and I can draw a little bit more of our shape. A little bit more of our shape. And if I turn off, right, turn off that, right, we can start to begin to draw the rest of the shape. Just trying to think. Let's look to see what we have going on. Yeah, we can find some of this information, and we're gonna need it. So this edge here, okay, is this line here. Okay, this line here. And this line here is here. Nope. Yeah, right there. So we know that this line is located at 0.62 above the bottom. So if I come in and I turn back on my construction line, okay, I can then draw a line up. And we're going to draw our line up at 0.62. Okay, 0.62. Up at 0.62. And we can begin to draw him back to the right where he touches right there. Okay, and we can come back and we can draw back down. And we have this. Now we got another line going through here, and we're going to have to find it. Okay, we're going to find it later on. Okay, but as we came back down here, we now can just finish up our shape all the way over. All right, I'm gonna leave you off right here. I'm gonna hop in my next video real quick, and so you're able to go with it. So, all right, thanks, guys.